Chapter 109, discussion and chapter rating of I Reincarnated as a Slime. So I'm going to give the chapter a 4 for pacing because we have Yom in room talking. We have Ingressio, essentially room transfers talking to Yuki, and then he goes to the academy. And then within the academy, he transfers to talk to Miss Tissa. And then they transfer with the kids to Tempest. And then while at Tempest, Rumor meets with the hero. While the heroes walk away, he talks to Yuki, but I still consider that part of one event. So that's why it gets a 4. Not bad, but for me, for it to be a 5, it has to be 4 or less. And I know for slime chapters, there's a lot. For character, I'm giving it a 3 because there's over 10, and I feel like there could be more characters, which there's good stuff, but it's quick, it's short. I feel some of it's fast. So Yom, the fact that he's kind of come into his own as a king. You have essentially Gracious. I could give him a little character, but Yom and Gracious kind of like similar there. And same with his wife. I liked that aspect. So the fact that the kingdom has kind of come under wraps and Yom is looking more presentable as a king. Edgar, the former king's son, is very brilliant. He's smart. He is the crown prince even now. I like the fact that they kept that. And he understands, yes, it sucks, the kingdom technically ended, but the people are doing better. And so for a little kid, I'm assuming he's between 10 and 12. That's impressive. I will get back to Rumor when we go to the rest. Yuki, the fact that he's not phased by the fact that there's coming in, the fact that he can still act very chummy, very friendly, while still having his and Kazim's plans in the back. Cagley, I was impressed the fact that they openly admitted she's looking in the ruins, which means to me, when he was in charge, it was his territory, he still had not fully explored the ruins. And so there must be something that Yuki and him desperately need. And so for the fact that they have a very two-faced side, in the fact that Yuki is very friendly, but also kind of knows when to back off and to push stuff as well. The kids, I was very happy to see the kids are doing respectful, they're doing well. They've gotten extremely more powerful, but it doesn't seem like they're at the point of death anymore thanks to Spirit. I was hoping for more talk about the spirits. I'm hoping we get that maybe another chapter. I like the fact they introduced a new character, Miss Tissu, who essentially took over the training of the kids. We don't know much about her background, but the fact that I can see she cares about the kids and she genuinely wants to see them do well. And that's why she brings up the stuff she has concern about their overall battle. She's like, when it comes to behavior, they're light years. Academics, they can only go so far, but they need experience. So it's like, okay, what do we do next? Hinata gets a lot of praise. The fact that she has elementals, so numerous, and then the fact that essentially they're like, she tied with Rumor. Like, we know he beat her, but the fact that she still gets that, hey, she tied with the demon, that's pretty good. Jinrei on the hero Masaki's team. He seems the one to really be pushing the hero's bravado. As I mentioned in my reading, there's another one I follow where the hero essentially has the eyes to memorize. Misaki feels like he has some of that, but he takes him over, and it's like not a brainwashing, but more like they're convinced he's the best dude ever, and then they fight for him based on that. Hiro Masaki. It seems like he doesn't want to fight and he wants to get a word up, but every time he tries, everyone around him shuts it down. No, no. So 3 for character. Story. There were 6 elements here, so I really gave it a high rating because I liked what I heard in the chapter. Farminus is now debt free. That's a big deal for me. The story going forward, the essentially nation went through this turmoil change. It's secure. It's ready to essentially be more economic and stable and help the people. And they're tied to Tempest, but they're also free in their own. Cagley is looking into the ruins. Kazim is looking at the ruins. I think there's going to be something big there, and that could lead to them getting more power and truly coming out into the light. Kids at the academy are more respectful. That has really shown a change, and I think the respect and love for Rumu. kids are powerful, and they're going to have numerous trainers. Tutors. They're going to have possibly Hakuro, and they're going to have possibly not. I think that's good, and that'll lead to them being sought after even more of the kingdom. But also the fact that they're coming to Tempest to train, possibly. More powerful people are coming to Tempest, propping it up. The kids get free, essentially a free check to essentially do what they want and enjoy themselves. I could see them also, sadly, they're getting into trouble with that, kind of getting some situations. The hero is going to fight in the tournament, and eventually, if he gets to the point he could fight Rumor. So that is why I gave it a 4.5. Going back for character for just a second, Rumor. I like the fact that in this moment he was going from the king being kind of respectful, working kind of a little more chill with Yom, but then learning with Yuki kind of how that chill mode, but then step back when Kagli came in, kind of have more of a presenting mode, and then with the kids, be easy, go lucky, happy. The teacher kind of solemn, kind of understanding, analyzing things, coming up with solutions, and then even with Misaki, the hero, really trying not to pick a fight and kind of let everyone else kind of speak for him and just, okay, you want to do this? Fine. Here's a solution. So I really like that. So 11.5 out of a 15. So 11.5 out of 15. The 3 is because, the character, it says. That to me is the big thing, is character could have been a lot better and a lot shorter. This has been my review of Slime 109. Let me know your thoughts, opinions. Jolly Green, signing off. Bye, YouTube.